Welcome back, trainers. So these are some very exciting times as all this news just keeps pouring in. Niantic releasing everything and telling us about Deoxys and even the form we're going to receive. Now, I didn't talk about that in my last video because I made the video, dropped it, then they came out with their information 5 minutes later, and I didn't want to make a video that quick. So we're going to go ahead and go over that now, and then we're going to hop over to GoHub and take a look at their specific stats. Now, these are subject to change. And just to give you an idea that you're going to probably be able to duo it with 2 people. Depending on what your team, you're going to have to be strong. And don't go in there thinking you're going to be able to do that right away. Now, let's go ahead and see what they have over here for us. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? Look at the Deoxys here. All right. Let's do this, trainers. This is excellent. The new mythical Pokemon Deoxys transforms EX raids. Trainers, it's time to prepare for a new challenge from a powerful mythical Pokemon originally discovered in the Hoenn region. The DNA Pokemon Deoxys will soon arrive to the EX Raid battles. This Psychic-type mythical Pokemon will be available to challenge in its normal form beginning with the next cycle of EX Raid invitations. There you go, normal form, very clear right there, and they have a picture. I would assume every time they release a different form, it'll be right up on the top there. So this one is, we're going to look at its stats. It's not bad in attack, it's pretty strong, but it's not as defensive as Mewtwo, and it was just barely doable with 2 people with the Gengars. Now it should be a little bit easier, right? Alright, so let's go on to see what they have. And when is the next EX cycle going to be? We don't know. Mewtwo is going to be released tomorrow, so that's going to be crazy for the public with its new move. Let's see, because that would be amazing. It's going to go out with its signature move. And also for the people who were never able to get it, now they're going to have the more superior Mewtwo. And the people who worked to get their other Mewtwo's are going to have a Legacy Shadow Ball, which isn't bad as well. I mean, it weighs out. I mean, they're really trying to please everybody here, and I think they did an okay job with that. I mean, what else can you ask from them, right? To make Mewtwo completely exclusive? That's not fair, you know? And you can expect the same thing for this, right? We've seen what they're doing. This is probably going to come out again, you know, for the public. And then after that, I would assume it's a way in the future, right? Let's not even go down that way. But Darkrai. All right, the new mythical Pokemon Deoxys will replace Mewtwo in EX raids. All right, so that's, yeah. You'll be able to invite one Ultra Friend or Best Friend to an upcoming EX raid. Now, if you don't understand this yet, or you're still a little fuzzy on that, so if you receive a pass, now, I think in the code there was something that said error, they already have invite, but okay, let's explain it though. Say they didn't get one, you have one, and they're like, oh, are you kidding me? You got a pass, amazing, now can you invite me? And they didn't get a pass to anywhere else, then it should be good to go, and you're both are going to be able to go into that raid, right? Now, if they receive a pass for another EX raid on that same day, I don't know how that's going to work, if it's going to conflict there. If you're trying to both do the same raid, obviously, you just have to see how that works down the lines. So they have to be Ultra or Best Friend. People should be best friends by this time, because I have 4 more days with Scarlet, 3 more days, I think, and we become best friends. Isn't that something? Yeah, there's going to be expect a video on that. So, all right, you will now be able to see which gyms can host EX raids. So, yeah, the Trails put an image up. I'll throw that up there for you. It just says EX raid gym at the top. If it's sponsored, I don't think it will say that because I went looking around. I personally did not see them. So, yeah, let me know in the comments what happened for you. So, yeah, let's go ahead and hop into GoHub and take a look at their stats. All right, so we are over here on the GoHub. Let's go ahead and take a look and see what they have for the stats and the counters as well. Now, it's going to be basically the same as Mewtwo. It's a Psychic type, the Deoxys, so it's going to be weak to Ghost, Dark, and Bugs, okay? I personally am going to go in there with the Gengars, and that's that. It's going to be weak. It's going to have Psycho Boost and Zen Headbutt. It does have counter, so if it does get that, that's going to be perfect for your Gengars, but also kind of bad for your Tyrannotars. Mewtwo is going to be fine. There's nothing he's going to be weak against unless they switch up the moves. Let's go ahead and look at that. As you can see, the counters here. Typical Mewtwo counters, right? Okay, except for Deoxys this time. Then they have nice notes there. Now, here are the moves. For now, these are subject to change. Counter, Zen Headbutt for its fast moves. Then for its charge moves, we have Psycho Boost, Zap Cannon, Swift. Alright, so Swift is normal. It's not going to be very effective to Tyranitar or Gengar. Zap Cannon is not going to be just neutral to everything, right? That's super effective, at least. And Psycho Boost is going to be super effective to Gengar because it is poison type. Everything else, Tyranitar is going to resist it, and not very effective to Mewtwo. And for the other dark types, not very effective. So it's looking great. If it has counter, your dark types are going to be going down a little bit faster. Otherwise, we're looking great. And if you're not too happy with this moveset, it's okay. We don't need any more psychic Pokemon, right? But as we see its different forms, you can expect it to receive different moves. And you never know. Since they did this with Mewtwo, making it Shadow Ball Legacy, they might have something planned down the road. So let's go ahead and keep moving along here, down to the stats. Now, they go on to say these can change. So don't go over there and say those are wrong, this or that. They're just trying to give you an idea here, okay? So we're not going to worry too much about the CP. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at its stats here. For its attack form, its attack is going to be 414. Its defense is going to be 46 and stamina 100. The normal form, its attack is pretty high at 345, defense 115 and stamina 100. Now the defense form is going to be at attack 144, defense 330, which I think it should be higher, but actually that's pretty accurate. And then stamina 100. Now for the speed form, 230 in attack, defense 218 and stamina 100. So it looks like the attack form is going to be the easiest one. And if you're wondering how the speed form is going to work, I think they're just going to have the charge move just go off faster, charge up quicker. I mean, that's really the only way you can implement speed, at currently without reworking the battle. So there you have it for its stats. Now, if you're still a little bit confused as to how this is working, let me explain this again, and maybe some questions that you have. Considering this is a mythical, what does that mean for trading, right? So there is several different forms. They're releasing the normal form right now. That's the one we're going to see. It's not going to be different around and other EX raids. It's just going to be set like that. It's not going to be for another region. They're going to have the attack form. That's it. We'll see the next form altogether. Can we trade it? That's a good question. I saw that in my comments in my last video. It is a mythical. Seeing that we're going to be able to get multiple of them, I think we're going to be able to trade Deoxys. It's just going to be with the ones that we get through the research breakthroughs or the mythical breakthroughs, and that's pretty much it. You're going to be able to trade these off and get your lucky Deoxys. Yeah, that sounds great, doesn't it? Don't expect any shiny form. I mean, shiny Mewtwo is not even here yet, so that's another thing to consider. So yeah, as far as can you duo it, yeah, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if you're going to be able to Tyranitar, bite and crunch your way through that one. I'm sure plenty of people will give it a shot. This is going to be, now that everybody has more experience doing all of these Mewtwo battles and duos and everything like that, everybody's ready to go. They know what they can do. There's simulators out there that will simulate whether you can do it or not, or come close at least. And yes, they're not 100% accurate, but they're fairly close to give you an idea whether, am I being a complete fool or is this worth it right now? And personally, I never ever use the simulators. Okay, I just go in there with what I think I can do it with and I give it a shot. If I waste my time, that's all right. That's more experience in my bag. I personally like it like that, and you guys know that's how I've always played the game. If I wanted to test a Pokemon out, guess what? I'm gonna max it out, power it up, and then I'm gonna go test it out. I guess there's gonna be people out there that say, well, that's a complete waste. Shouldn't you go see if it's actually gonna be good before you power it up? Well, I've been playing this for a while and I have a good understanding whether or not I like that Pokemon or not. And there's gonna be a thing called PvP that was also, announced for the release of this year. And things like, Medicham that are maxed out could be a great replacement for a fighting type like Machamp say you go down from medium tier to baby cup, and you need a better fighting type Pokemon. And you're like, okay, well, shoot, all my Machamps are pretty good powered up. What can I actually use? I'm going to actually need a fighting type. Well, you can turn to Hitmonchan or something like a lower powered up Breloom or something like that, which wouldn't be a bad option. Or I can go to my fully powered up, maxed out 100 Metacham and use that as a counter. See, it's things like that is why I like to invest my Stardust and test things out personally. Anyways, with that said, trainers, thank you for watching, and I will be catching you all next time. I can't believe it actually happened. Deoxys is coming in hot. Let's go.